Hi, I'm thrilled to be here with Claire O'Hara, who inspires imaginations in Halifax. Claire, could you just tell us what inspired you to run your own creative business and start during a pandemic?
Yeah, hello, I'm Claire O'Hara. I run the Creation Station in Halifax, as Sarah's mentioned. I was a teacher for 8 years, and I was becoming more and more sort of disengaged with how the arts curriculum was being cut and squashed. And the Creation Station provided a really good opportunity for me to work with children and teach children, which is what I love doing, but also add in that creativity in the arts and crafts and problem solving and imagination and awe and wonder that comes with being creative. So that was one of the main reasons why I wanted to start the business. Wasn't the intention to start during a pandemic. I think we all thought it would be over within 2 or 3 months, didn't we? But here we are, and I started something, so I'm going to see it all the way through. We won't let a global pandemic stop us.
Come with us 8, 10 months?
Yes, May I did the training, so it was sort of right at the beginning of the lockdown. Yeah. And then we've just, what's been magical is when we've been able to do face-to-face classes, is just the transition to offer online as well. I think sort of reworking the business model to offer online classes and deliver the resources and the craft packs and things has been really wonderful. We haven't stopped. We've managed to keep going, still deliver the classes, still deliver all of those wonderful sessions to our children and parents, and not stopping's been something that's been really good. You know, keeping going, giving those opportunities to people throughout lockdown, bring a bit of sparkling glitter during the boredom of lockdown. I think's been wonderful.
Yeah, I think you're right. You've hit a really good point there, that although our business has changed, we've still been able to support people at a time when they really need it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I think there's a lot of challenges out there, and it's been great, yourself and the whole team. We've been able to step up and support. But what's it actually been like with running a business during COVID, in terms of support, network, challenges?
Yeah, it's been challenging. The first challenge I had was setting up, my business bank account, with banks being shut down. That was very difficult to get all of that organised. So logistically, that was one initial issue, but that's all been sorted out now. I haven't felt on my own with the franchisee network. It's been brilliant. We've had masterclasses run by you guys at head office. We've had our area meetings and with our BDMs, with our business development managers. They've been brilliant. The threads on Facebook to bounce ideas off each other, our regular meetings to say, oh, have you tried this? Oh, have you tried that? If something's not worked, say you haven't been able to get many customers, for a session, hints and tips from the other franchisees have been invaluable at the moment. So setting up was scary, but I certainly haven't felt alone during the pandemic. I think the way everybody sort of pulled together to come up with solutions and ways forward has been brilliant and really helpful.
Yeah, it's been very collaborative, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
And your insights have also been really valued, Claire. You've come up with some great ideas.
Thank you.
I know supported colleagues as well. So what are you looking forward to? It's a question we all...
when we finally get back out there. I think for me, it's the face-to-face. I mean, when I was teaching, I used to love being up in front of the class with the children and doing things with the children. So face-to-face classes I have really missed. Seeing... I've still been able to see the smiles on the children's faces, obviously through Zoom. But the face-to-face classes will be fantastic, going back to those. And seeing how the children have grown while they've been away. They've, even in a 6-week block, the babies develop so quickly, that it will be lovely to see them all, when they come back. It would be really nice. I'm also really looking forward to developing some more educational workshops, based around the curriculum and getting those into schools. I think utilising my teaching background will be really good for that. So getting back into schools and getting back to face and just getting back out there in the real world is something to look forward to.
It is indeed. And I think because you set up your business when you started, it was predominantly, of course, it was online. You've built those relationships with lots of people in your community. So now people already know of you. So when you go back to face-to-face, you've done a lot of the hard work to make it easier for our customers to reach you.
Yeah.
What would you say to somebody who was looking to join one of your classes? You know, what have you got running? What you're planning? How is it working online and face-to-face?
Yeah, what we've got running at the moment is on a Saturday morning, we have our Create Club, which is for the 5 to 11-year-olds, the primary school age children. Obviously, we can't get into school, so I'm doing that on a Saturday morning. That's been doing really well. I think one of the things the parents have said is they've loved it because their kids can get up and do it in their pyjamas, which is brilliant. So they get up, they roll out of bed. You know, I've got children creating things while they're eating their breakfast, so it's fabulous. So parents have really, really enjoyed that. And the kids have come back week after week. We're doing the Awesome Artists online. And they've really enjoyed just looking at different artists and doing different things. And I've had numerous photos sent of, you know, Henry's done this after class, and it's moved on. They've done other things. So that's been really lovely, getting all the photos back of what children have been doing. On a Friday, we've also got a Little Explorers class, which is for our preschoolers up to 5. And we're doing awesome animals. So we've had a commotion in the ocean, and we've had a day at the zoo, and we've been to the farm and just exploring loads of different things there. Children have been getting mucky. And again, that's just been nice. The parents have really enjoyed seeing other children, and you know, it's just another way for those babies to interact and those toddlers to interact with other people. I had one little boy that was just staring at me on the screen. He was like, "Who's that?"
Oh,
so it's quite nice. Their interaction is brilliant. I've also been running some family funs. We've got some Easter, Spring, and Mother's Day things coming up. I won't tell you too much because I'm going to advertise those. They're still in my planning stages, but I'm quite excited about those as well. So lots of things we're doing up in Halifax.
No, fantastic. And your reviews on Trustpilot have been an absolute joy to read, Claire.
Oh, you know, they've been really, really, and I think again during the pandemic, reading those is something that keeps you going. You know, you're having a bad moment, you read those reviews, and you just think, okay, I can keep going. You know, because that's what it's all about, isn't it? Giving them a wonderful, you know, customer experience, giving them a wonderful time, and just making them feel special and creative and imaginative, and that's what's been important. So reading those reviews, you get the warm fuzzies, and it gives you that extra boost to carry on if you're having a bit of a tricky day during the pandemic.
Yeah, and on lots of levels, isn't it? Because it impacts us on so many different levels, personal, work, and other family members as well, and not seeing people. And I think the way you've picked yourself up and ran with your business, Claire, I think anyone in Halifax is lucky to know that there is such a creative leader in their community.
Thank you. And it's fun doing it.
It's a joy.
I tell you what, delivering the craft packs, I found places in Halifax I never knew existed, so it's been a bit of an explore for me as well. So that's been really nice.
Brilliant. Well, here's to it, keeping inspiring imaginations, Claire, and great to have you part of our amazing team.
Thank you. It's wonderful to be here.
Take care.